Hi everyone, welcome to my YouTube channel. It's Bri, and today I'm going to be doing a Q&A from Instagram, from a poll that I did on Instagram. Basically, get to know me. So the first question is, how old are you? I am 23 years old. My birthday is September the 20th. Well, blooper. My birthday is September the 24th. Second question, what is your nationality? My nationality is Jamaican, but I was born in England, so I'm British Caribbean. Yeah. Third question is, are you single? Not yet. I am single. Favorite drink? My favorite drink has to be water. It has to be water. Do you like anyone? Are you interested in anyone? You guys are really trying it with these questions, aren't it? I'm not gonna answer that.
Well. Next question. See ya.
Favorite food. I would say chicken. I know that's kind of chicken, but I would say chicken and probably jollof rice. And we're not gonna say whose is better, Nigerian versus Ghanaian. If you know, you know. Okay. How did you get saved? So, I have grown up in church. I am 23, as I said. I have been in church now since I was 4 or 5. So I've been in church nearly 20 years next year. So I realized just going to church doesn't necessarily mean you are a Christian. Especially for church kids, we can just go with the flow. We can do different things. But we sometimes think oh, that's going to get me to heaven. My brother went to church, I'm going to go to heaven through that. My mom, I'm going to go to church, I'm going to go to heaven through that. My siblings, this. My dad's the pastor, I'm going to go to heaven through that. Nah, God's no. You need to be born again. You need to have a relationship with me. So I got saved at the age of 10. Some people be like, 10, Sabrina? Oh my gosh, 10 is young. Listen, if you can sin at the age of 10, you can get saved at the age of 10. So, yeah, I got saved. So I was in church. It was probably 11 o'clock. I don't even know why I was at church so late. I was with my older brother. He's 11 years older than me. So I was just chilling with him and his friends. His friends are 10 years older than me, 11, 10 years older than me. And this lady came demon possessed. So I'm just okay, it's kind of time for me to go home now. What's going on? So she came in demon possessed, and I was to my brother, just to cut a long story short, I was to my brother, what's that? What's going on? I've never seen demon possession. I just didn't understand what was going on. I was thinking this woman's crazy. She's mad. And then he told me, he was yes, Sabrina, she's demon possessed, blah, blah, blah. And I was so if she's not a Christian, and me at the age of 10 wasn't a Christian, does that mean that the whatever's in her will come into me? And he was evidently, yeah, it will come into me. So I was okay, how can I pray? Where's the altar? So it took me to the altar at 10, and I prayed, and I'm not gonna lie, as I said, 10 is young. I was literally in year 6, but every word that I prayed at the altar on that day, I meant every single word of it. And I'm not gonna lie and cap and be oh, it's been easy, it's been a ride, it's been this, that. It's been a journey, it's been really hard. And it's only literally through God helping me. I've been through so many different things. I'm telling you, if I wasn't saved, you guys probably wouldn't even know It's Bri. You guys probably wouldn't even know Sabrina. You guys probably wouldn't even know me, because the devil really tries to take young people out. That's literally what he's planned. If you even think of last year, 2020, how many young people have passed away is actually mad. It's actually crazy. But yeah, that's kind of how I got saved. Yeah. So I'm not even sure what question we're on right now. So biggest fear. If you guys know me, you will know that I don't want to say I'm scared of everything, because I'm really a child of God. I shouldn't be scared of everything. But bugs. Oh my days, bugs. Bugs, spiders, mice, rats. I've never seen a rat, but I'll be scared of it. I'm scared of quite a lot of things. So yeah, that. What and who inspires you the most? What and who inspires you the most? Definitely God, of course. God, I would say my older brother. He inspires me. He's a very strong man, and I really do look up to him. I don't say it all the time because we're not like soppy and stuff like that, but I would definitely say my older brother. And Linton, if you're out there, if you're watching, I love you and I look up to you, and this is not cringy, so yeah, next question. What biggest advice would you give to your younger self? So the younger Bri. You know what? I would say, like, you don't have to try and please everybody. Just be you. Like, God has made me. Like, he hasn't made me to be anybody else. He made me for a reason. I mean, if I wasn't me, you guys wouldn't have this video. So like, he made me for a reason, and I'm grateful for me. Like, there's nobody that can do me other than me. You get it? So yeah, that's what I would say to my younger self. Just be you and just keep loving God, and everything will work out. Like, even if we don't see like what's gonna happen in the future, because we don't read minds, like we don't do none of that. Even if we don't see it, God is working. Even when I don't see that you're working, you never stop working. Yes. What is your best and worst highlight of 2020? Oh my gosh, 2020 was a mad one. Oh, my best highlight. You know what? I think my best highlight was, I think it was August. I went to St. CJ, we got St. CJ and beloved Mia. I went to their birthday party in August. That was absolutely amazing. That was absolutely amazing. I think that was my best highlight, like getting to see Christian creatives, people that I've had an Insta for like time, but I've never seen them in real life and stuff like that. It was really nice to like see that and be a part of that, and just to celebrate their birthday with them. Yeah, I would say that. What did you learn from conference? If you guys didn't know, well, I'm not sure when this video is going to go up, but the 5th of April we went to conference. We went to the Rubber Hive conference, and it's normally in October, but it got put to April. It was amazing. What did I learn? Like, just like, there were so many things that I learned. I would say one is just to how to be a woman of God. Like, no woman of God is perfect, no Christian is perfect, but how to be a woman of God, how to like live and serve and just try and strive to be the best I could be. Not be perfect, because none of us are perfect, but just to try and strive to be the best that I can be in God. Like, I think that's what I learned. There's so many sermons. If you want to watch, it's Potter's House Live on YouTube. Yeah, you can see all the sermons and stuff like that. But yeah, and even with conference, that was another great thing as well. That was probably my highlight for this year, even though we've just begun, because literally you got to be with saved people, with people that are born again, with people that love God, with people that are around about the same age as you, people that have the same fire as you. And if they have a fire that's more fiery, if you could say, that fire would come off in you, and like, yeah, that would, you know, that would make you be more on fire for God. I've said fire like loads of times, but you get the gist. It's all about the fire. So yeah. So how have you remained motivated after being saved for so long? So this year has been 14 years since I've been saved, and like, that, to say that is absolutely crazy. Like, 14 years, like, I'm 23 and I've been saved for 14 years. That's crazy. But what has motivated me, as I said, like in the last thing that I just mentioned, conference, like being around godly people generally make the biggest difference. Being around godly people, being around people that have the same passion, the same drive, the same destination as me, being around godly people. I would say that. Having a prayer life, reading my Bible, doing plans, Bible app, that is a plug. That's a plug. So yeah, even like with the worship music that I listen to, with the music that I listen to, that really, like, sometimes there's times I can wake up and I'm like, say I'm going to church in the morning, I'm just like, I I can't listen to drill going to church. I think it depends on how I'm feeling. But sometimes, like, if you're feeling down, or if you're feeling agitated, or you're feeling that you've got anxiety, like, listen to good worship. Speaks to the heart. That. But yeah. Why did you decide to start YouTube? Oh my gosh. You know what? The funniest thing is with this, for so long, it's been on my heart. I believe God put it on my heart to start YouTube so long ago. Like, if I look back at some of the videos that I tried to create, and I was like, that wasn't gonna work, Sabrina. That wasn't gonna work. But I just felt stirred. Like, I have friends that do YouTube, and I was talking to one of them, Tim, on YouTube, and she was just really like, yeah, she was just convicting me, like, if God has put something into your heart, start it. Like, obviously, if you've prayed and you've fasted about it, start it. If it's gonna impact God, start it. To you guys out there, if God has put something on your heart, on your mind, and you're creative or whatever, if God has said do it, do it. The worst thing us as Christians could do is disobey God. Like, if God said do it, just do it. Just do it. Like, just do it. Just do it, honestly. So yeah, I would just say, just having friends that have helped me, pushed me, and like, because I'm not gonna like, if like, I'm introverted, but then even though I'm introverted, there's still some of me that kind of can seem extra. I mean, I am extroverted. Wow. My friends right now are like, no, you're not. No, I'm extroverted, but some of my mannerisms can seem introverted, and something like YouTube is really putting me out of my comfort zone. I'm not even gonna lie. Like, right now, my legs doing madness, my legs shaking, like my hands are sweating. It's mad. But like, yeah, just having people that can really like push you and help you just to be who you're supposed to be in God. Yeah. So where do you see yourself in the next 10 years? In the next 10 years, whoo, I'll be like 33. Wow, I'll be like 33. Hopefully married, hopefully have children, like doing something great in my career, I suppose. Maybe like out with my husband preaching the gospel. Yeah, I don't know, like whatever God has for me, I'm sure I will be willing. Yeah. What types of videos will we see from me? So obviously this is my get to know me. I have a car, so I'm trying to do drive with me's. I'm trying to do videos with my friends. I'm trying to do so many different things. Yeah, drive with me's, testimonies, maybe story times. My life's not that interesting, but maybe story times if I can think of something. Yeah, like, so there's so many things that my head I can't even think of the things that I'm gonna do, but stay tuned. I'm gonna be doing a lot of things, definitely. How often will you post? See, you know the funniest thing about this is YouTubers say, I'm gonna post once every week, I'm gonna post twice a week. You ain't seen them in 6 months. I don't want to be that person. No shade. I don't want to be that person. I generally just want to, I do want to post once a week, but I don't want anyone to hold me to that. I mean, yeah, I don't want anyone to hold me to that, but I want it to be like at least once a week. Yeah, moving on. What shoe size do you wear? Okay, my shoe size is 7. People say it's big, people say it's small, but you know, it gets the job done. Yeah, my account details will be in the description bar below. I'm joking, it really won't be, but yeah, I'm a 7. So yeah. What are you most scared of? I would say losing a loved one. I know throughout 2020, a lot of people unfortunately have lost loved ones, and honestly my heart goes out to them, because that, even me myself, I've lost a loved one a few years ago, and that was honestly so horrible and traumatizing. So yeah, I would say losing a loved one, like my brother, my friends, my best friend, Cam. Yeah, like losing a loved one, that must be absolutely terrible. Yeah. What is your favorite movie? I have quite a lot, but if you guys know, you know. Shrek for me will be my all-time favorite movie. When me and my friends watch it together, it's bants. Like I can just literally recite the whole thing. Like Shrek, and also Spider-Man, all of the Spider-Mans, the Avengers movies, all of that. That's a bit of me. Where do you see yourself in 5 years? 29, nearly 29. Yeah, again, like with the 10 years one, hopefully married, children, and again, whatever God has for me, I am willing. And if you see me looking down, sorry, I've got the questions on my iPad. What is your guilty pleasure? Guilty pleasure, okay. This is actually a proper guilty pleasure. Only like some of my friends know this. Yeah, guys, don't judge me. Okay, I like watching ingrown hairs. Yes, I said it.
Oh my god! Wow!
I like watching ingrown hairs, pimple popping ingrown hairs. Yes, I'm moving on to the next question. What is your favorite thing to do? Me, I'm quite an active person, so my favorite thing to do would be church, like anything to do with church, anything to do with like socializing, like fellowships, anything like that. Like I'm really an open book. I'm willing to do anything as long as it glorifies God. I'm there. Yeah. How is your relationship with Jesus? My relationship with Jesus is great. I'm not gonna lie, sometimes you have your ups and downs. As I said, I've been saved for 14 years this year. Like, you have your ups and downs. But honestly, I wouldn't be the person who I am today if it wasn't for Jesus. Like, and I've said Jesus so many times because honestly, I mean it from the bottom of my heart. I wouldn't be who I am. I wouldn't be Sabrina. I wouldn't be Bri. I wouldn't be anybody without Jesus. I wouldn't even be alive if it wasn't for Jesus. So my relationship with Jesus is great. Like, yeah, he makes me happy. He makes me, yeah, it's great. It's great. So this is the last question now. What do you do for self-care? What do I do for self-care? I mean, what do I do for self-care? Like, I think I do everything that everybody else does. I mean, I hope I do. Yeah, I mean, like, if it's time for myself, like, say I'm just like, doing something by myself, like, I don't know, I'll watch YouTube videos, I will read my Bible. I listen to music a lot. Like, I listen to music all the time. I would say music for me is like a self-care thing, if you could say that. Music, chilling, just getting comfortable, being with my friends, if you could say that. I'm not sure it's self-care, but I mean, yeah. Yeah. So guys, we have came to the end of my video. Thank you so much for watching. Honestly, this is my first video. If you see my eyes wandering, I'm still trying to get used to where the camera is and not to look at myself. And yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. Can't even speak properly. Thank you guys so much for watching, and you know the vibe. Like, comment and subscribe. Bye guys.
Receiving big hate, I'm just receiving big grace. Other productions.